Hi gals, welcome back to another episode of Zero Waste Closet. So today's episode is all about the maxi dress and how to wear it. So I am going to show you some great ways to dress it up, dress it down, give yourself more coverage if you like those arms covered, ways to make it more body friendly, even some ways to edge it up if you're not into the more feminine nature of a dress or what you think in your mind a dress conveys. That is often me. So when the warmer weather months are ahead of me, I start thinking about easy breezy style, and nothing says that better than a long flowy dress. But sometimes it's hard to think of ways to make it work for you. So for this, I turned to Pinterest because Pinterest is full of inspiration. And I found that by assembling the perfect kit in my closet of maxi dress styling tools, I could get a summer's worth of looks out of just a handful of pieces. So let's start first with some of the photos that I found to be very inspirational, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're seeing in these photos and why I like them so much.
So I'm a huge fan of a more tailored blazer over a flowy dress. I love that contrast of the more masculine nature of the blazer over something really light and airy. I think it's beautiful. I think the more tailored blazer also just gives the dress some lovely shape, and this could be a work time to cocktail time look. This picture brings the blazer in, but it just uses it differently. This is a much more laid back, kind of casual weekend vibe. This one happens to be over a tiered dress, maybe a slightly less flowy fabric. The blazer itself is just a little bit boxier, and it's just cool, easy, and breezy. This next one utilizes a piece that I think probably anybody that owns a dress has in her closet, almost anybody, and that is the denim jacket. This is a really great weekend look. It's a great travel look, very just fun and summery, good transitional piece, and this can be honestly layered over any kind of dress, but I happen to love it over the flowy one. This next one incorporates the tiered dress again and utilizes a cropped blazer. You could do a cropped leather jacket here. Really like the idea of more of a bolero style blazer. And again, it channels something very casual and easy, but it is still polished enough to go to even perhaps a casual workday setting. This one totally channels cool girl street style. So I love the white dress and that contrast of something just so feminine with the more masculine, oversized leather jacket. I love that. You could do a leather jacket here. You could even do some sort of shirt jacket, but clearly something oversized and full of contrast. And yet another one that I absolutely love here is the whole idea of the oversized double-breasted blazer. Again, traditionally a very kind of masculine silhouette here, but brought back to the maxi dress. It just looks cool, edgy, street vibes, really, really fun, kind of that Parisian street chic look. Moving past the jackets and into toppers, which often make it just a little bit more casual. Again, it kind of feels like something I would travel in, has almost like that Riviera vibe. I love the cropped mesh sweater over any dress. It could be a flowy dress. In this case, again, a really pretty white dress. I think this is just so fresh and beautiful. And final topper here is the more oversized, longer sweater, which I would not have necessarily thought to have brought in over a fuller dress, but I think paired back to the right shoes, there's just something so nonchalant about the look and so easy, breezy, flowy, very much my style words going into spring, summer. I really love the sort of unexpected elegance of this look. And last but not least, gals, in my lineup of Pinterest inspiration, I really love just the maxi dress on its own. This one happens to have sleeves. You could absolutely do this with the sleeveless look. And the whole concept here is instead of a piece of clothing as your topper, you are topping it with just absolutely beautiful statement jewelry. Really gorgeous and elegant and very easy to replicate.
Okay, gals, so after finding my inspo, as we just looked at, I assembled my maxi dress kit. And I will just tell you, I looked at the pictures, I saw some of the key pieces I really wanted to play with. I went straight to my closet, and for those few pieces where I thought I really just don't have that, but I would love to don this look for summer, I went and did some consignment shopping, and I highly encourage you to do the same. It's a great way to score really fun, cool, funky, even vintage pieces at a great price. So let's look at my maxi dress kit, and then after this you're going to see a brief fashion show where you're going to get to view some of the looks I put together. So let's first look at the dresses I am working with. I want to underscore the fact that if you love maxi dresses and you want to spend your whole summer in flowy beautiful dresses, you don't need 20 of them. You could just have 3, 4, 5, maybe even 2, and by having the complementary pieces that we're going to look at next, you will see you can get so many looks out of just a few dresses. So for me, I have 4. I've got, the first is this linen dress, really nice. This one doesn't have a lot of shape, but with the right pairing pieces and the right jewelry, I can make it just awesome, rock star, and so comfortable. Then I have a white cotton maxi dress in here, and gals, I don't care what fabric you choose, but I highly encourage you to think about bringing a white dress into your summer collection. Not only will it keep you nice and cool, but it is just so edgy. If you want to make it really rock and roll, as we're going to see in some of my looks, you can bring some leather into this in those early spring months. This is really fun to play with. Then I found a fabulous dress on consignment. Thank you to the consignor who brought this into Chill Boutique. This is one of my favorite pieces ever. Just a flowy, very feminine maxi dress that I can dress up or down. And then finally, you guys have seen this in my capsule wardrobe. We've got the navy blue maxi dress from Grade and Gather, which is just another nice, very flowy, very feminine piece. Okay, next we're going to talk about the toppers, those pairing pieces that were so essential to creating the looks, because the dresses on their own are fine, but we want to create looks that give me some edge, give me some versatility, some dress up and dress down potential, and again, maybe some of that coverage that so many of you feel like is essential. So, or you know, if it's getting cold outside still, then this is a way to bring it gently into summertime. So first I started with a little collection of sweaters. First is this great one here that's just a cropped mesh number. This is fantastic if you want to throw it over, maybe you have a dress with spaghetti straps. Then just another more croppy sweater, something I can wear off the shoulder. You're gonna see this pairs back really beautifully to like a flowy dress, gives it the illusion of having a flowy skirt underneath. And then finally, the longer sweater, which I wouldn't have necessarily thought of, except that Pinterest gave me such great inspiration. I thought I'd play with this and actually came up with probably my favorite of all the looks involves this sweater. Next, let's look at jackets. I don't think you could have a proper maxi dress kit without having a good denim jacket in there, and specifically a cropped denim jacket. So it could be light, dark, whatever works for you, but I think this is a great one, and it really helps create a waistline if you need that. Then I also have to have a great collection of blazers. I love having the blazers in the mix. Not only do they look great with a maxi dress, but if I want to go to a more sophisticated look for perhaps a work event or an evening out, bringing in a blazer can really dress it up. And again, it adds this kind of almost masculine edginess to the flowy femininity of the dress. And you know I love contrast when it comes to getting dressed. So first, I've got this little bolero style jacket. I love this, recently scored this on consignment. So cute, nice and cropped. Then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I have the much more masculine, double-breasted, oversized, boyfriend style black blazer, which is really fun. I wouldn't have thought to play with this had it not been for Pinterest. And then I also wanted a collection of some good leather jackets. We know suede is really in for spring, summer. So first I just have the classic leather moto jacket. I love that. Then I've got the nice suede jacket, which again, this is very, very on trend, really pretty, and adds some softness to the look. Then I liked the idea of an oversized, back to kind of like the men's style, kind of like the double-breasted blazer, but this one's more of a shirt jacket in a vegan leather, and I thought this would be really fun to play with. And finally, a leather blazer or a faux leather blazer. And gals, I hope all of you have something like this somewhere in your wardrobe, because this is great really for spring, winter, you name it, and totally brings edginess into your look. And that's it, gals. That's my maxi dress kit. So let's now see how some of these looks came together. And I want you to just sit back, relax, and have some fun. Gals, my guess is that you probably already have most of the components it takes to recreate a lot of these looks. I hope this gave you inspiration. Now, like I said, if you are missing any essential components, make sure to shop secondhand first. I think it's always a great way to expand your wardrobe without breaking the bank, and you can give clothes new life, shop in a more sustainable way, and also get access to such a huge variety of things. If you guys like this week's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps this channel. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure that you jump on here and subscribe to Zero Waste Closet, and that way you guys get a notification whenever I come out with new videos, which is pretty much every single week. I hope you have a great one, gals. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.